Hey guys, I got an insanely helpful video with you right here. This is exactly how you find the customer feedback from the infamous Facebook ad surveys that are being sent out to everybody who buys something through your ad. I'm going to explain where you can find the results as well as what it is exactly, so you know what is going on basically, because this was quoted as the death of dropshipping, but it's definitely not. It's just a little tweak that you got to get around. And then also, I'm even going to show you how to set the delivery time for the survey. You can literally set it up to 8 weeks after they purchase it. So without further ado, be sure to subscribe and turn post notifications on, because as you can see below, I answer any and all questions within the first hour of every video. And smash that like button too if you can for me. Alright, so first I'm just going to explain really briefly what the survey is. You know, a little less than a year ago, Facebook started doing this thing where anytime your purchase pixel was fired off, they would send the survey to the purchaser in about 2 weeks. Now, a lot of people don't even know this part, but with what I'm about to show you, you can actually tweak when they send the survey all the way up to 6 weeks. So that's going to be extremely beneficial in itself. It's very important that you stay on top of your scores, because I think anything below a 2 is when it starts affecting your delivery, and anything below a 1 is when they completely shut off all of your ads. So that's something you definitely want to keep in mind when you're launching ads. Again, I've been saying this recently a lot, and I'm going to keep on saying it. There are ways now to actually speed up your delivery time, and this was supposed to be the death of dropshipping. It's definitely not. Again, it's just an adapt or die sort of thing. And again, furthermore, you can actually change when the survey is sent out. So I'm gonna get into that right now. Alrighty, so after talking with the Facebook people a while, this is the exact link you need to click to find your ad survey. When you go to this link, it's gonna contain all your pages and the exact customer feedback ranking from every single one. I'm gonna leave this link in the description below. I'm gonna use my one deal at a time page as an example for this. As you can see, my score is absolutely terrible. It's 1.6. When I first launched this store, they didn't even have this survey, and then by the time they started launching the survey, that's when I kind of stopped using this store exactly. So that's why my score is at 1.6. If they were doing this earlier, I'm sure it'd be even lower. So just for an explanation of this score, you can go right here to see score details. Obviously 4 to 5 is good. 3 to 4 is, you know, on par with other e-commerce businesses. And then this is when it gets sketchy. When you're 2 to 3, this is when they're actually going to start receiving when you're going to start receiving a delivery penalty, and your ads will cost more and reach fewer people. 1 to 2, you know, your ads are receiving a delivery penalty, and it'll cost even more and reach fewer people. And then once you get below 1, then your advertising is disabled. So basically, a workaround this is, if you do end up getting bad feedback because maybe you're using AliExpress with a supplier who has a really long shipping time, it's not the end of the world. You still have that pixel data. You don't need to make a new pixel. What you do need to do is make a new page. You want to call it something different, because I've heard that they actually look out for similar names. Also heard that you need to change your domain name, because they actually penalize the actual domain, so you can no longer use that. That's not confirmed or not, but it's worth a shot. I would just go ahead and actually launch a new page with the same domain. If it's not delivering right, then just go ahead and launch a new page with a new domain, and then you're gonna be clear and go. But again, you still have that pixel data. They don't ban the ad account, they ban the page. That's very important to remember. So right now I'm gonna show you exactly how you can actually control when the survey is sent out. So right here, when you go to that link right over here, you can just scroll down, and it's very simple. All you do is click set delivery speed, and then look at this. You can change it from 4 weeks to fucking 8 weeks, motherfucker. Look at this fucking shit, fuck. And look, you can even do delivery speed by region, so that's super beneficial too. I would honestly recommend just going 8 weeks, because why not? It's like unless you have really good product with really good shipping and you want that positive feedback. But honestly, 8 weeks, most people are gonna forget about it. So I would just set that to 8 weeks from the very get-go, so that you don't run into those problems. So yeah guys, you definitely need to keep an eye on this at all times, because you don't wanna get in a rut where you're spending tons of money and all of a sudden you're barely making anything back. I've seen it happen time and time again. People keep pushing it, they start making lookalike audiences, and they're not aware that it's actually their feedback score which is causing it from the very beginning. So my tips are 3 things. 1, you need faster shipping time. The faster the better, but regardless, number 2, you need to set that to 8 weeks so that they don't get the survey for 2 months after they purchase it. And then 3, this one's kind of controversial because it can be detrimental to your business, but if you want to go this way, there are workaways around it. For example, you can make it so that your purchase pixel doesn't fire. I wouldn't do that, because then you don't have that data and everything. I heard people are doing it, but that's personally not what I would do, because I want that purchase data. They're like using ATCs and initiate checkouts only. They don't do the purchase, because if they don't get the purchase, then they don't get this feedback. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I didn't see much information on this on YouTube, so this is why I decided to make this video. If you like that, be sure to hit like again. Be sure to subscribe and turn post notifications on, because I answer any and all questions within the first hour of every single video. And hit comment below. Just let me know what's going on, how you doing, what do you think about this, and your tips and strategies. So thank you very much for watching. Peace out.